वर्ल्ड वेटलँड डे म्हणजेच जागतिक पाणथळ क्षेत्र दिवस हा संयुक्त राष्ट्रांच्या आंतरराष्ट्रीय महत्त्वाचा दिवस म्हणून ओळखला जातो, जो दरवर्षी 2 फेब्रुवारी रोजी सर्वत्र जगभरात साजरा केला जातो. लेट्स सी व्हॉट इज वेटलँड.
As it comes to the wetland, there are various types of wetlands, and we have chosen mangroves among them. Our team has visited few places where mangroves are found in Ratnagiri. Ratnagiri has a rich diversity when it comes to mangroves. Ratnagiri guardian Anil Parab has said that the Karla belt in Ratnagiri Taluka will have one mangrove garden spread over the areas of 4.79 hectares. There is a clear view of mangroves from Thiba Point in Ratnagiri. Adampur and Karla Jeti are the places we have visited for our study of mangroves.
Wetlands. Basically, wetlands play a major role like other all ecosystems. Speaking, wetlands are the waterlogged areas either covered or saturated with water. The saturation of the wetland soil determines the vegetation that surrounds it. These are also called as hydrophytes. Seasonally, dry wetlands or the wetlands with slow-moving water promote the trees and a sturdy vegetation. The vegetation which we observe, whereas the basic indicator trees like the Asiatic mangroves, also called as the red mangrove with a scientific name Rhizophora mucronata, is a mangrove tree which is found all over the Maharashtra in the wetland area. Another sweet-scented mangrove apple with a scientific name Sonaracia alba. The flowers are white and has a fruit between the sepals and has a fleshy pulp inside. Third mangrove which we observed was the river mangrove. The leaves of the mangrove are obovate shape. Fragrant flowers. The fruit is curved and cylindrical or horn-shaped. The another plant included in the mangrove vegetation is the sea holly. Interesting plant, but also care must be taken as it is a prickly plant. The leaves are elliptic, containing an incised leaf margin, having beautiful blue colored flowers with stilt roots. The meswak tree is well known and is also called as the toothbrush tree. Most of the time it is heard as it is very useful in the dental treatments. The scientific name of this plant is Salvadora persica. The decoction of these leaves is used to cure the asthma and cough. The fruits are of 3 varieties: white, pink and scarlet. All these plants really nurture us with so many benefits, even surviving in the hardest of the conditions, holding large varieties of the plant diversity along with the wildlife even. Wetlands to promote a large wildlife variety. Starting with the avian fauna, one of the best known functions of the wetland is to provide habitat for the birds. Birds use wetland as a source of drinking water, feeding, resting, shelter and social interactions. Birds which we captured during our field visit were the Indian pond heron, which has a short neck, buff brown back. Usually it feeds on the fishes and frogs in the wetland areas. The common green shank was also observed during our field visit. Next found bird was the purple sundeer. It is a small bird and it is a male which we found in the nearby mangroves, resembling a glossy metallic purplish to bluish color. These birds are very vociferous and will call with the sounds like twit or twin. Here comes the little cormorant, the member of the cormorant family of the seabirds, which are a major mangrove indicator species. They are half of the time in the underwater even, and it is inversely related to the temperature and the dryness of the air. So you can see an interesting video when it is dipping his body down in the water. Brahmani kite, which is seen all over the wetland areas, is a scavenging bird and feeding mostly on the dead fishes and the arthropods present in the wetland areas. Another mangrove indicator, it is the cute one-armed fiddler crab, which is well known for its sexually dimorphic claws. From the insects, the plain palm dart butterfly, grasshoppers, damselflies, dragonflies were also spotted while our visit. Mangroves are really rich when it comes to the wildlife diversity, so conservation is also must.
as it is a natural diversity, we can also see a lot of pollution in it, which is harmful factor for the wetlands. We can also see a lot of plastic, waste dumping, drainage pipes are directly dumped in the wetland areas. There is no garbage segregation is seen, which has caused a lot of pollution. The locality in nearby areas must be aware about this pollution and protect it. The wetland is damaged because of the pollution. A vast diversity present in the wetland areas. There is need to protect and conserve our wetlands. They attract various types of birds and fishes for the purpose of migration, which makes it a rich diversity. It also important because they play a critical role in the regulation of climate, air, water and soil.
Wetland system directly and indirectly support all of the other elements